Alrighty. Give him some ground beef here. Alright, start with the veggie and fruit supplement. Don't have to do this every single day, but at least a couple times a day. Make sure they're getting a vegetable and a fruit. We also have some freeze-dried chicken. Freeze-dried chicken here we're gonna use. Make sure if you're using anything freeze-dried that you keep it hydrated. And we use raw goat milk. You can get that at any pet supply. Usually has some of that. Get this cap off real quick. Sorry about that. So just pour a little bit. It's slightly frozen still. We just got it yesterday. Alright, but that'll do it. Alrighty, then we also have same people that make the veggie and fruit. They have some duck necks, chicken necks, turkey necks. They're really good. Good source of collagen. Helps their hips for any large breed dog. Really needs that support because they are going to end up with arthritis or some sort of arthritis later on in life. Alright, we also have a freeze-dried chicken heart. So get that out, put that in there. You always want to make sure you're also doing some kind of organ. This is beef liver. It is frozen. They got some of this yesterday, so just pulled that out to show. But make sure that they're getting some sort of a organ supplement as well. You can do kidney, gizzards, liver like that. There's a whole bunch of other things. There's some videos and some links in my channel if you want to go check that out. A bunch of good information there. So we're gonna give them a couple chicken legs here. All right, they can eat raw chicken legs. A large breed dog like a Cane Corso is more than capable of tackling a chicken leg like this. If you have a smaller breed dog, even like a Rottweiler or like a Pit Bull or something like that, German Shepherd, I would recommend like grinding these up. You can buy a meat grinder. They're fairly inexpensive, couple $100 maybe. If you're dedicated to raw feeding, it's a small price to pay to just give your animal that much better of an experience. Cane Corso has an extremely high bite PSI, like equal to a lion, if that's believable or not, but it is true. So they have no issue getting through these bones. All right, and also I do freeze these. They're not completely frozen now, but I do freeze them just to take care of if there is any like bacteria or anything like that. So these are slightly thawed here, but they are still a little bit frozen because if they're not, they will just power through them, and I don't want them to swallow them without chewing them all the way up. He is not on a raw diet. That is actually a dog that we're fostering right now. He's on a just a dry supplement. We keep it hydrated, but he was malnourished, doesn't have good teeth, so he really can't have a diet like that, but we still give him good stuff. All right, well, Cam's eating that. I'm gonna go ahead and get Draco's bowl together. You probably just heard him barking in the background. Sorry, my stove is a mess. All right, so gonna start off again with some ground beef. If you guys don't like touching raw meat, a raw diet is probably not for you, but there are other ways to do it. Again, if you go over to my channel, go over to the links that I have posted. We feed raw paws. They give you really good options to buy this stuff pre-packaged. You literally open it up and just throw it in a bowl for them. It's easy as that. This is kind of this isn't really, how a lot of people do it. This is kind of maybe overkill per se, but I like to give my dogs the best experience possible because, most dogs eat the same thing every single day, just a bowl of the same, nasty dry kibble. So I try to keep it, you know, switched up a little bit. Don't give them the same thing every single day, but yeah, just give them an overall better experience than just a traditional dry kibble that really does nothing but harm to them. All right, so again, this is raw goat milk. We're gonna pour over this freeze-dried food to just kind of keep it hydrated, get all the nutrients they need out of it. All right, we're gonna go with another duck neck from Northwest Naturals. Again, great source of collagen, keeps their joints healthy, keeps their hips healthy. All right, what else? The liver here is frozen, so we'll give that to them tomorrow. They did get some yesterday, so I'm not too worried about that. Give him the last freeze-dried heart here. It's a freeze-dried chicken heart. All right, and then a couple of raw chicken legs. All right, and then another really important thing to do if you are doing a raw diet is omega-3 or some sort of joint supplement like that. This is not just for joints, this covers everything: brain health, organ function, just immune systems, all kinds of stuff it helps with. All right, so make sure they're getting some of that. I have to use a syringe, so I'm not gonna do it now because I only have one hand, but I will give that to him here in a minute. All right, let's get this over to Draco. Open the door here, sorry about that. Get back. All right, sit. Another thing about raw feeding is your floors are just going to be destroyed on a daily basis. Definitely have to clean like once a day, twice a day here. So obviously that's still his mess from last night. So I'll clean that up here in a little bit. I'm in the Midwest. We're approaching winter time here, so it's a little bit chilly outside. Otherwise, we would usually try to feed them outside just to keep the mess down, but it's a little cold out. All right, both dogs always love going for the raw chicken legs first. You can hear him crunching those up. Raw bones are okay for them to digest. They're not sharp. They won't poke his intestines or anything like that. A cooked bone will. You never ever give your dog a cooked bone. I don't even let my dogs chew on cooked bones because they can break them apart and end up swallowing sharp pieces, which is not good. Sorry, usually he's facing the other way when he eats, but he's being difficult this morning. And so he's just getting the rest of the ground beef and vegetables out of there. It's weird, for like the past couple of weeks, he's been really taking his time while he eats, which is good. I like that, but for a long time, I mean, he would just plow through everything in the bowl in like 30 seconds and kind of give me anxiety, but he's slowed down a lot. He's gonna be 4 years old here in January. So he has been on a raw diet since he was a very small dog. I think we had him on a raw diet by the time he was about 6 or 7 months old. All right, so he's all finished up there. We'll let Keenan back in. Come on, you can go outside. Come on. Let's go outside. Draco, come on. Go on, go potty. Go potty. Go. Come on, dude. No, stop it. You got slobber all over you. That all over me. Come on, go potty, dude. All right. Wish I had a bigger yard for him, but we're working on that. This is our first home, so